whether you're a parent, whether you're a healthcare provider, whether you are just someone interested in eating healthier, having better decisions in your life regarding your food choices, I just want to pique your curiosity and challenge you to really become aware and knowledgeable. Hey everyone, it's Dr. Monica Du, and this is a follow-up video on the one that I did regarding the concerns of arsenic in our rice and what is a possible alternative we can do. In that video, I showed you how you can go ahead and use millet, which is an ancient grain, to help you to provide for an alternative to rice. I know rice is a staple food that many of us consume, many of us enjoy because it is just so easy to use as a base and top it with our favorite veggies or other things that we like to use to kind of help to build our meal. It is used all over the world by so many people, and arsenic levels can be a problem all throughout, even amongst many different types of rice varieties. So I thought I'd go ahead and just give you a little quick overview of an article that I have been reading here. I want you to know this is not an extensive review. I'm doing this to pique your curiosity and to pique a challenge for yourself to really start to identify what foods are healthiest for us to consume. And if we find that there is something that is modifiable, something that we can do differently to make things better, to really grasp hold of those alternative things and see what other options we can do. And so, for example, making millet rice is an easy switch or alternative that you can do if you want to lessen your potential exposures and have another healthy, wonderfully healthy grain in millet. Millet actually has all 9 essential amino acids. It cooks up just like rice would, and it serves as a wonderful foundation that you can then top with your own meal options that you would like to serve. Let's take a look at this article. Just a quick overview. I want this to be applicable and manageable for just multiple broad audiences, whether you're a parent, whether you're a healthcare provider, whether you are just someone interested in eating healthier, having better decisions in your life regarding your food choices. I just want to pique your curiosity and challenge you to really become aware and knowledgeable. The article is called Arsenic in Rice, a Cause for Concern, and it's from the Journal of Pediatric Gastroenterology and Nutrition. Let's take a look at the abstract. We just want a quick overview so that we can kind of have some ideas to work with. Inorganic arsenic intake is likely to affect long-term health. High concentrations are found in some rice-based foods and drinks widely used in infants and young children. In order to reduce exposure, we recommend avoidance of rice drinks for infants and young children. For all of the rice products, strict regulations should be enforced regarding arsenic content. Moreover, infants and young children should consume a balanced diet, including a variety of grains as carbohydrate sources. Although rice protein-based infant formulas are an option for infants with cow's milk protein allergy, the inorganic arsenic content should be declared and the potential risks should be considered when using these products. So there is a definite concern for the consumption of rice and rice-based products, in particular for infants. Now, as a pediatrician, many times we're offering our patients the first choice of foods as a rice product, a rice cereal. We often advise for this because it is a single grain, it's easily digestible, it can be consumed even for those with celiac disease, it's gluten-free. There are multiple reasons why we would recommend consuming rice as one of the first foods. But now I think that we really do have to reflect upon if this is really a good idea. As you go through this article, you'll see that even small amounts of arsenic can lead to long-term health issues, cancers, gastrointestinal disorders, and so much more. They also make a distinction between organic arsenic and inorganic arsenic, and the one that we have issue with is the inorganic type, which is found mainly in the rice products, while the organic type is mainly found in your seafoods. As we go on further here, we can see that they have set up certain maximum tolerable levels of total arsenic in drinking water, but we really haven't had widespread regulation for that which is in food. According to the World Health Organization, 10 micrograms per liter is the maximum tolerable level of total arsenic that one should consume within drinking water. As they say here, there are, however, no European Union, US, or WHO limits for either total or inorganic arsenic in any foods, including rice. The only country that regulates the level of inorganic arsenic in rice is China, where the maximum contaminant level permitted is 0.15 milligrams per kilogram. However, and this is important to note, because inorganic arsenic is considered a non-threshold carcinogen, any exposure constitutes a risk and no tolerable intake level can be established. Now, this should give us some pause as we continue to give our infants these rice-based products. Just, start a conversation with even your pediatrician, with your healthcare providers. Maybe they may not be aware themselves of the potential arsenic contaminations that can lead to long-term effects, because even a little bit of toxicity is never a good thing. So as you go through the article, you'll see more discussion about certain areas of the world and certain traditions, certain ethnic groups that have even higher exposure just due to the availability of rice for them, the cultural significance of this in their dietary habits, and so forth. Let's get down to the conclusions and recommendations so that we can just give us a quick summary and cap. Remember, this is not an extensive review, but one to pique your interest and challenge you to just start to think about your foods and how they may have certain long-term effects in our life. It says here, inorganic arsenic intake during childhood is likely to affect long-term health. Rice, especially rice bran, contains high levels of inorganic arsenic. Now, this is important to note because oftentimes our food products will contain this extra infusions of rice bran, and that just helps to bring about a certain consistency to the product. And this rice bran and other rice derivatives are found in multiple foods, not just, of course, infant formula, but many things, crackers, snacks, many things, breads, pastas. So it's really a widespread thing. The inorganic arsenic content of dietary products used by infants and children needs to be regulated. Although rice protein-based infant formulas are an option for infants with cow's milk protein allergy, the inorganic arsenic content should be declared and the potential risks should be considered when using these products. It's being stated again here. They also recommend that rice drinks should not be used in infants and young children. Globally, the arsenic content in rice should be monitored, and rice with the lowest content should be used for the preparation of infant foods. And then, as usual in research articles, we often try to identify where there are gaps, where we can do further investigation, where we need to do more work so that we can really have some more clarity in the concern at hand. So we have here more data on the inorganic arsenic content of different foods and the impact of different levels on health later in life are required. These data will allow the development of evidence-based recommendations regarding the acceptable arsenic content in different foods for infants and children. So there's definitely more that we need to do as a whole in terms of bringing about better regulation for the rice, its consumption, its potential contaminant with arsenic among the multiple varieties, and how it is being used in different food products. So something for us to ponder about today and to just get our wheels going and contemplating on what we eat every day and how it can affect our bodies now and into the long term. I hope this was helpful for you. If you have any comments, please do leave them below. And as always, do all you can to be more and more sustainable and be blessed.